877-247-1581.
At Romika Designs, we're more than just a laser engraving and specialty design company. Much more. I'm Ron Phillips, co-owner of Romika Designs, and if you can dream it, we can probably make it. We can custom laser cut and engrave on nearly all material. Great for one-of-a-kind gifts, home decor, business and specialty items, or personalized and logo designs created just for you or your company. Allow us to become your go-to gift and specialty project partner. Romika Designs can help make your ideas a reality. We're ready to help you design and create that special gift for any occasion or engrave your personal or business logo on just about any product. View our designs at romikadesigns.com or simply email us with your ideas. We specialize in custom design and would be honored to have the opportunity to discuss it with you. Call us at 817-400-4040, email info@romikadesigns.com, or visit us on the web at romikadesigns.com.
Out of dead carpet giving you the blues? Tired of your old dingy and broken tile? Let my friends at the Floor Store in Cleburne, Texas give your home the makeover it deserves. This is Old Taco Joe coming to you for the Floor Store. Whether it's carpet, tile, wood flooring, or real wood laminate, the Floor Store can cover all of your flooring needs. Located at 405 West Henderson Street in Cleburne, Texas, owner Brent Harris can help. Shower tile, tub surrounds, even backsplashes. Give them a call today at 817-641-9444. The Floor Store, they got you covered.
Hey, travelers, do you want to save money on your next flight? Then pick up the phone and call. That's right, call, because the best prices are not online. They're with SmartFares. See, SmartFares has special deals with the airlines. When they have unsold seats, they use SmartFares to fill them. So you get airline tickets at ridiculously low prices. Our prices are too low to publish online. With the extra money you'll save, you can book another trip or treat yourself to dinner or shopping. So stop searching all of those travel sites to find the lowest price on your next flight. Let one of our SmartFares expert travel agents find ridiculously low prices for you. Call SmartFares today and get the best price on your next flight. Guaranteed. Also, save up to 50% off business and first class tickets.
855-325-1820. 855-325-1820. That's 855-325-1820. Fast Track Student Loans can get your student loans out of default, stop any wage garnishments, stop collection calls, and stop seizure of your tax refund. Give yourself a break. Stop the stress and get your student loan payments down to as little as $25 a month based on what you can afford to pay. 800-709-4395. 800-709-4395. 800-709-4395. 800-709-4395.
Serving Johnson County, Texas, Joco Community Radio.
All right. Hello. Thank you for coming on to Real Estate Reality with us and tuning in, listening to me, Diana Roberts, your Johnson County realtor with EXP, the Cliff Freeman Group. And I've got with me my co-host.
This is Jason Chandler with Affinity Mortgage in Burleson.
Yes. Well, hello.
Hello.
How's your week been?
I thought it was Tuesday today. It's Wednesday. We were having a conversation I'm all over the place, which that means busy things happening.
That's good.
That means what causes things to be busy in this in our environment is activity.
Yes.
People wanting to get home. Okay. Calling in questions to want second homes. I got 3 calls yesterday for second homes. Can you believe that?
Nice. Yes.
A couple down on the Gulf of Mexico, and then just another one wants a second home in East Texas, to go. So I was like, wow, haven't heard second homes in a while. So I'll take them.
Right. That's right.
Investment, second homes, primary.
Bring it on.
Let's just get the activity. Let's get everybody excited. Let's start buying and selling again.
Yes, I'm all about that. I really am. I think that would be great. We're getting there. We are getting there. I know I've got some clients I'm working with right now too. So We sent an offer in. Hopefully, let's see, fingers crossed on one of them. I'm very excited.
Dominus Holus.
Yes, please. Let's go. All right. So I wanted to talk, and I know you wanted to talk about this too, which is crazy because like he really didn't know, you didn't know too far in advance about this. But I was like, we need to talk about this. And you're like, yes, I got a lot of information on this. So let's do it. So we're going to be talking about AI.
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 End of the world. Terminator stuff.
It does kind of feel like that. I keep thinking the computers are eventually going to attack us. And right now, Mercury, have you heard about Mercury?
No, tell me.
Okay, so Mercury is it's slowing down, which it's really Earth speeding up, I guess. It's some cool information. But anyway, because it's doing that, it's causing technology chaos, but chaos also in communication and relationships.
What?
Yeah.
You're talking about the planet.
Yeah, the planet, because the planet is doing that, it is creating, because we're all an energy force, right? So the energy force, because of the forces that are not moving towards, and the Earth is speeding up a little bit, and Mercury's slowing down. It's very interesting information. You got to read about this. It's so cool. I can't remember the technical words about it, but I did talk about it on my Monday show. So if you go back and listen to my Monday Positivity Toolbox, you'll find out all the information about it and what's going on in the world today.
So it's messing with what do you mean, like human beings, their relationships with each other, or
just chaos? It's creating chaos, and it's really going to start primarily and more in certain astrology what's the word? Hello. I said it Monday. Your astrology sign.
Yeah,
what is it called? Mercy. Not talking about real estate
like
today
I'm
yet.
a Taurus.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
okay.
So it's shifting because of the shift in the atmosphere in the universe with Mercury and in Earth. It's creating some disturbances between our community with us being human, our communication skills and chaos within our relationships and
That's
things like
why
that.
I thought it was Tuesday today. It's
Right?
Wednesday. Okay.
Yes.
This is Mercury's fault. It wasn't my
Mercury's fault.
I thought I drank too much last night, but no, it wasn't that.
And technology.
It's Mercury. Okay.
And technology. Like, I don't know if anybody else said, my phone was calling everybody that called me. It was saying restricted. I did not know for like a whole week who was calling me. It was driving me insane. I turned my phone off. I restarted it. And just yesterday evening, it finally started working correctly. I don't know if any of you else are having these issues, but I am. Okay. Oh, we have a quick question. Awesome. Hello, Tish. Thank you for listening. Okay, quick question. A friend is moving to Dallas from New York, is looking for a real estate attorney. She specified attorney in real estate, not a financial advisor or planner, etc. You guys have a recommendation? Well, we need to find out why she's wanting a real estate attorney, maybe just to understand more about Texas laws and contracts, maybe, possibly.
Boy, it really.
We need more information, I feel, on that. Maybe. What do you think?
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, we need to know why.
Yeah, well, Todd, Tiffany's husband, of course, is an obvious choice because even if that's not his, whatever a real estate question could be regarding that, could be anything, right?
Todd can help her. Yeah. Yes, Todd can help you.
I bet Tiffany can post Todd's information.
Yes, Tiffany, if you can help us out with that, that would be excelente. She is going to go ahead and send that information. If your friend of a friend that's moving to Dallas from New York is looking for a real estate agent, they can absolutely contact me. I'd be happy to help. And I don't primarily do Dallas, so I have a lot of agents, though, that are in Dallas that can primarily work in that area and know Dallas a little bit better than I do. So I would definitely be referring them to one of our the Cliff Freeman Group agents out there to help her out, or him or her. Sorry, that was not specified either.
You're supposed to say they. You can't say he or her.
Oh, no, we're not doing pronouns. Not talking about pronouns today.
This is Johnson County. We say he and she. Sorry.
I'm telling you, Mercury is messing with us. Mercury is messing with us. All right, so back to AI.
Okay.
And again, the reason we were talking about that is because technology, right? But artificial intelligence is a pretty controversial topic in the business world, right? Because I mean, I don't know about you, but for me, like when you call and you have an automated person on the other line, even on our Facebook, like if you have a real estate, if you're a real estate agent, typically you have like an automated message that messages them back immediately so that they get a response letting them know, hey, I'm going to get to you as soon as possible, right?
Yeah.
So that you don't miss the opportunity to work with that person. So AI does come into play with a lot of that, but
see, okay, and yeah, automated responses and
yes,
stuff. Those, not to say that's not AI,
right,
but what has happened, and I've recently invested in the technology for this my private money,
right,
lending. You know, it's incredible. It goes so far beyond an automated response. I'm going to give you an example. Okay, let's say you want me, if you're an investor and you want me to find homes in a particular zip code in Fort Worth.
right,
You say, hey, I like this area. I have the technology through the AI app to go in there, and I put in my specifications. And almost any app you could put in minimum square footage, blah, 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 even pre-foreclosure, people behind on taxes, what's going to prompt people to need to sell their home. AI takes it a step further, and I don't know how it works, but it has 48 factors that it considers in addition to the parameters I put in there.
hmm
And it goes through all 48, and then it gives a score, kind of like a credit score.
right,
The higher the score, the more likely these people are to be selling their home, need to sell their home in the next 90 days. So what I can offer my partners is, whether investors or realtors who have investors that would like to partner with me, due to the AI, is I could sit there, like I said, instead of taking an approach of, which has always been good, this AI figuring in these additional 48 factors that give you a 60% chance that this person is going to have to sell their house in the next 90 days.
right,
It's almost impossible for a human. Like, if a human tried to sit there and go through lead by lead or house by house, they could do it, but there's no telling how long just working on one property.
right.
I
Oh
put
yeah,
this in, and I get top 50 leads in a zip code that are probably going to sell their house. That's AI. The power. It's the same thing if you do the AI app and you say, I want a novel by who did Quote the Raven, Nevermore, Edgar Allan Poe.
oh yes,
Tell me,
yes,
how would I discuss Edgar Allan Poe in today's terms, so that Gen Z would understand it? Just something, you throw
yeah.
some damn question like that, and in 5 seconds, it's got a report for you
Right, right,
exactly how to
yeah,
talk to Gen Z about who Edgar Allan Poe was. And that has nothing to do with real estate. That's the power of AI.
absolutely.
So yeah, grab on, folks. Don't be scared of it,
No,
but use it to your advantage. Instead of being scared of it, embrace it, because it's not going away.
right, no, it's
But
not.
use it for your business.
Absolutely. And that's a lot of what this is like portraying, but that's where I was going, like AI, like a lot of people think that that's what it is. It's the automated, with businesses, they think it's the automated voice, the automated, responses and stuff
Mm.
like that. But there's so much more to it. So much more to it. So, Hollywood movies, sci-fi books, have all introduced AI to us in a lens of an all-powered machine that will take over the world. And that's not really what we're talking about. It is difficult to understand and know what the future does hold. Like, we don't know if that's going to happen. I doubt it. But AI has possibilities that can serve good. And so here is how it can help within your real estate business or even mortgage business, like what he was referring to. The industry is no exception when it comes to the negative perception of AI. While being one of the most lucrative industries, the real estate market has been slow to adapt to new technologies. This is very true. And while real estate agents may be concerned about the rise of AI, We wanted to remind you technology is just a tool. Real estate professionals are the mediators and the prime decision makers connecting clients to the real estate world. And I think that's another thing that came up too that was negative was, using all of this technology, we're not having the relationships anymore with the people. And that's not true. Like what this is referring to is it's referring to helping us do our business more due diligently, with less, and maybe not less efforts, because you still have to put the effort towards building that relationship with your clients, no matter what, right? But this gives us the opportunity to bring them to us and feed them to us a lot, like without having to take away too much time from us to have more of that time to build relationships.
Yes, it enhances
Yes.
your ability. It speeds up certain uh, factors that you need to get to your goal.
Yes.
But let me give you an example of where, I'm sorry, a computer, I don't care how smart it gets, will never replace a human being.
Right.
I've got a married couple in California that are under contract on a home down in by San Antonio. There's a lot of stress going on for a lot of different reasons. Not going to go into their reasons. A computer AI is not going to have the empathy part or the emotional part of knowing, you know what, this client, especially her, I know I've got to follow up with her daily.
Right.
Not because she necessarily needs the information. I know she's going through a rough time. She's stressed to death about the new job coming, and her husband's like, "Hey, it's no problem," but I know I've got to like, "Hey, this is going on. Hey, the appraisal came in good. Hey, this is positive. Oh my God, is what a computer is never going to know if a person's going through more."
Absolutely.
In us, if you're a real estate professional, realtor, lender, whatever, you have to be able to read your client and what they're going through.
Yeah,
And if
absolutely.
you sense uncertainty or there's something else going on in their life, some people are like, "Hey, don't call me till it's clear to close and I'll be ready." Hey, that's awesome. But not everybody is that customer. Some
Right.
people need constant reassurance. Even if you have nothing to tell them, they just want to hear from you.
That's right.
A computer AI is never going to pick up on that because they're going to give a straight here's your answer back, and it's going to be correct what it says, but there's no emotion.
No.
There's no feelings. They don't know what the client might be going through, and that's why people out there, they're worried. Well, AI, there'll be no mortgage companies needed. There'll be no realtors needed. Everybody will just pull up their computer. Well, the stress of buying a house, I'm sorry, and especially your first house, it's
Yes.
extremely stressful. I remember
Yes.
not being able to sleep the
Yeah.
night before closing, going, am I making a good decision or not? And that was a lot of years ago.
Absolutely.
You have to have people to talk to.
You do.
So, yeah, those of you out there thinking, oh, this is the end of the industry. No, use the AI. It just speeds up and it gives you maybe access to leads and potential clients that you might have never got before.
Absolutely. And
But
that's what's cool
it
about it.
it's not going to replace humans because when you're buying a home, which is most people's biggest investment ever
Yeah.
that they're ever going to make, they need a human being to talk to that's going to understand them and, kind of hold their hand at times
Yeah.
and let them know. So AI, you will never make a computer. I mean, my God, if they do make computers that are sudden or affectionate and stuff or empathy, I don't know what I'll do. But I don't see that yet.
I don't see that either.
So calm
I
down,
see that
everybody.
being- yeah.
That's worried about it.
It's going to be okay. We promise.
Yes.
Well, I can't really promise that, can I? It's going to be okay for the time being. We don't see any of those issues currently.
What, like future robot
Yeah,
wives or something? Come on, give me a break.
Yeah, I mean, that's some craziness.
Mm,
They even have there's a TikToker that has a man that sits it's a robot man
okay.
that sits behind her, and she just talks sometimes, and he talks to her or he asks questions. He blinks, he winks, and he moves his head and his hands behind her. It's weird and really creepy. I'm just in it for me. I'm like, what is this?
So that's what a husband's. Hey, they're
Yeah,
gonna buy it. Hey, you talk to him.
right.
I'm going golfing.
Right.
Yeah. Oh my God. Okay.
It's so crazy. But again, I mean, with predicting the future is not my forte. So I'm
No.
not here for that. But I am here to explain a little bit of the other opportunities and possibilities. So there's a lot of possibilities in AI in creating your real estate professionals for real estate professionals nowadays. The AI based targeting and smarter ads the AI based solutions can process large quantities of data. And so it's targeting it's targeting wait, sorry. And what it is targeting, if not making an informed decision about your target audience based on analyzing a large quantity of data. Many AI based solutions use NLP or natural language processing to analyze communication patterns and predict, for example, whether a client is serious about buying a property or not. They can also determine which clients are more engaged with agents, thus predicting those that are more likely to become an actual client.
Mm,
Isn't that crazy?
yeah. I love
And
it.
I mean, so look at it this way. We're talking right now. My phone is here. If you don't think your phone is not listening to you, because I guarantee you on my Facebook or something that I'm looking at, I'm going to pull up Google and it's going to talk about all the AI stuff today. I'm telling you. Go ahead, try
I'm
it. See what
just
happens.
seeing if I want to see if I got an AI commercial or something on Facebook. Let's see.
Definitely check it out. You do?
No, I'm
Oh,
I'm pulling it up to see.
yeah,
But
pull it up. I want to
I
see.
will share that after the break.
Yeah,
I'm going to run through it after the
right.
break, and if I see any, then these damn phones are listening to
They
us,
are
and
listening.
I want to get a hammer and crush the damn thing, but I
Right.
need it.
And
I
it
need it
goes
for
based
business.
it goes based off of whatever you Google too. So if you're Googling
Yes.
a lot of stuff on your phone or YouTube,
Mhm.
whatever you're looking up on YouTube, whatever you're Googling, it's pulling and it's keeping that information and it's sending it out to the various things that pertain to what you're Googling and what you're watching on YouTube. That's why you see more of that. So I guarantee you, if you were to change it up, what you listen to or what you're going to, look up on Google or YouTube, you're going to start seeing now that
Okay.
AI is
I'm
very like it's there.
I'm gonna
It's
Google.
phone.
I'm gonna
It's smart.
Google Wildcats,
Yeah,
and
do
then
it.
we'll see what happens.
I'm telling you, it works. Okay, real estate market analysts. Analyzing the real estate market is an important part of making an informed decision about the home buying and selling process. It helps you understand the general state of market, helping you to be better advisor to your client and have a stronger marketing strategy when it comes to showcasing listings and suggesting the best sales price. Considering the AI is able to analyze a huge amount of data in a short period of time and at the same time make predictions, it's a useful tool for real estate agents. Now I'm going to tell you right now, I pull a market analyst with the Cliff Freeman Group. We use and we have this sent out to us once a month. What's going on in the market, and I absolutely love that I am more informed on what's going on in my market because it just makes me a better agent for one, and it makes me better understand what's going on today and what I need to do to work either harder or smarter. And this is a smarter way of
Wow.
working,
Oh yeah.
right?
Information is power, right?
It is. It is.
And that's what it gives you. It gives you the facts. It works off mathematics,
Mm-hmm.
and
So
with
much
math,
better.
it's always that's math. The numbers don't lie.
No,
You
they
people
don't.
make the number. Our government makes the numbers lie.
Yep.
But if numbers by themselves do not lie, and that's giving you absolute facts.
Yes.
And yeah,
And it's letting
that's
me know
power.
what's going on. It is. It's
Exactly.
powerful. And so, like, I definitely feel like if you're not using a market, if you're an agent in real estate and even as a lender, it's important for lenders to know what's going on in the market too, because they need to know what's going on with the rates. They need to know how many houses are out there. I mean, you guys, it's good for you guys to know a little bit of that too.
If you're using a lender that's not real good with numbers, give me a call. I'll be out.
Right?
That's a recipe for disaster.
Yes, it
If
is.
your lender doesn't know comprendo numerals,
Absolutely.
mathematics, that's not a good combination.
I like when my lender knows math, knows the numbers, because then I don't have to do it as much.
It's very helpful.
I mean, I can do it. Don't get me wrong, but I love when they
There you
can. Plus, anything lending wise, I'm always back to the lender. Go to the lender
Mhm.
for that question. That is just, I try to stay in my lane. I may know the
There you
answer.
go.
I know majority of the time I do, but I'm like, oh, I'm not going to talk right now. I'm going to let you go talk to the lender about it because they have more insight. Even though I might have the answer, I don't have the whole answer. With lending, there's like so much more. And that's why AI would not be able to take over your all's position either. I'm just saying.
No, because in if there are any real estate agents listening out there, this is important in a market that has gotten tighter. You've seen banks, a couple of banks fell, and hey,
Right.
that's not the end of the world stuff. They made risky investments. They made some stupid choices, but the fact is, as things have tightened up, underwriting guidelines are changing, and sometimes they're changing overnight.
Right.
So what you could do a month ago that would have passed conventional no problem might not pass now.
Yeah,
How's the average person supposed to know that?
exactly.
You need to use a good lender that keeps up with the changing guidelines.
Yes.
Otherwise, they're going to qualify you. Yeah, this is good. I did a deal like this just last month. Oh, you didn't read the change where Fannie Mae came back and said we will no longer accept this or this.
Right. Yeah.
You know what
Changes
I mean?
happen all the time. Yeah. I mean,
You
and
have
me as
to
an
use
agent.
people that are in the market
Yes.
that are alerted of changes,
Yep.
and that's an example.
Exactly. And like that goes back to like the market for the agents too. The agents need to know where the prices are going
Mhm.
because we need to, if we're going to list a property, you need to know what's selling and what's staying on the market longer than the others. What's wrong? Why is it doing that? A lot of times it's because it's priced wrong. That's why it's on there longer than usual, is because it is not priced right. People are going inside that house and looking at it and going, whoa, no, thank you. And I got to say this too. I highly suggest for you agents, like, make sure you're keeping up with your listings. Go check on your listings. If anybody's moving out, they haven't moved out yet. They did move out. Go look at that that same day that they've got everything out, or go the next day. Always keep an eye on these properties because it's better for us to know what's going on with the property so that when buyers are coming in and looking at it, we can make sure that it looks good, that we're looking good because the house looks good and buyers are giving us good feedback. If you're getting bad feedback and negative feedback, go check on that house and see what you can do differently. So, and that's where AI comes into as well. We have CRMs and things that we have, platforms that provide us that they send out the feedback once somebody's looked at it to go and get that feedback back when an agent's shown it. Now I know it's kind of AI,
Well,
but it's more
that's
communication,
information
but still.
So some sellers are still. It was about this time, a little over a year ago when the market changed.
Mhm.
It's basically the end of February, early March last year when rates started going. Everything that this seller is getting $50,000 over asking price, no inspections being done. The world changed. It kind of went, okay, enough of this stupid stuff. Enough of people listing a home and not having to do any repairs. Just take my house,
Right.
take it or leave it. That all stopped.
That all stopped.
About a
It
year
absolutely
ago.
did. Yep.
So, but there's still sellers out there that don't realize that. Like, no, I'm not doing anything.
And
Well, then you're not selling your house, buddy.
yeah, and that comes
Mhm.
with the education that then it comes with the experience and the education and the expert advice that's coming from the agent, that needs to come from the agent, that may be a lack of too.
Mhm.
So I mean, this is informative for our consumers, our people that are wanting to buy or sell. This is also educational for those agents and other brokers or mortgage lenders that are out there. We want to inform you guys because look, if we're all doing a great job, that means that we're still relevant, that we're still needed. Am I right?
Absolutely.
Yeah. So let's all get out there and do our best job. Like, look, this is a job. This is what we wanted to do. This is what the career choice that we chose. So we need to get out there and do it to our best ability.
I think so. I mean, you need people that know the industry,
Yep.
and actually have your best interest at heart. And
Absolutely.
sometimes it's kind of like, how your parents told you stuff you didn't like,
Yep.
but it was for your own good. Well,
Yep.
that's where you need a real estate agent and you need a good lender
That is
to
absolutely
tell
right.
you the truth, not what you want to hear.
Nope.
We'll
All
be
right,
back.
guys. Yeah, we're going to be right back. We're going to a quick commercial break. And you are welcome, Tish. Anytime, girl. Anytime. Thanks for listening.
Have you ever met a single person in your life that enjoys paying taxes? No, no one does. If you can't sleep at night because you have a huge problem with the IRS, I've got some free advice for you. This service is strictly limited to individuals that owe the IRS $10,000 or more in back taxes. And if you qualify, we can guarantee that you won't be writing a big fat check to the IRS, or our services cost you nothing. The first 100 people that call today will get a free tax consultation worth $500. Stop worrying about your IRS problem. We can help you, we promise. Call the tax doctor right now. I mean, right now to learn more.
800-240-4587. 800-240-4587. 800-240-4587. That's 800-240-4587.
Out of dead carpet giving you the blues? Tired of your old dingy and broken tile? Let my friends at the Floor Store in Cleburne, Texas give your home the makeover it deserves. This is Old Taco Joe coming to you for the Floor Store. Whether it's carpet, tile, wood flooring, or real wood laminate, the Floor Store can cover all of your flooring needs. Located at 405 West Henderson Street in Cleburne, Texas, owner Brent Harris can help. Shower tile, tub surrounds, even backsplashes. Give them a call today at 817-641-9444. The Floor Store, they got you covered.
Fast Track Student Loans can get your student loans out of default, stop any wage garnishments, stop collection calls, and stop seizure of your tax refund. Give yourself a break. Stop the stress and get your student loan payments down to as little as $25 a month based on what you can afford to pay. 800-709-4395. 800-709-4395. 800-709-4395. 800-709-4395.
Serving Johnson County, Texas. Joco Community Radio.
I've been singing all day today. Hello. Welcome back to Real Estate Reality. Joco Community Radio is proud to be the voice of Johnson County, Texas, and is live 24/7 on the TuneIn Radio Network. TuneInJoco.com is the place to find all the ways to listen and watch. And the station app is also available for free on Android and Apple devices. Simply search your store. Check out our lineup and more at JocoCommunityRadio.com. This episode and more brought to you by Next Level Claims, making your insurance work for you. Reach out to your Texas sales rep at 844-839-4245. That's 844-839-4245. Also, be sure to dress your arms and more at thetiffy.com. And we are sponsored by our awesome sponsors, High and Tight Roofing, as well as Z View Inspections.
Yeah.
I almost said that wrong.
Oh, yeah. We had them 2 weeks ago on the show. Yeah, those guys are
Yes.
awesome.
They are
Awesome.
awesome. So if you need an inspector to do a home inspection, we've got the inspector for you, as well as a roofing company, High and Tight. They are partnered together and they work as a team. They are a perfect duo and we love it. All right, here we go.
Nice accent, by the way. I mean, I don't know if
Thank
you're
you.
doing Olivia Newton-John or Aretha Franklin over here or what the hell's going on, but hey, I like it.
I do lots of accents.
you've been
I can do
taking a-
Russian accent as well.
I
Oh yes, I do Russian accents very well.
Oh,
And then
yes.
I can do a British accent. It might take a minute, but yeah, I can do that too.
that doesn't sound British. That
No,
sounds-
sometimes I can't do it. Like I can't do it on the spot. Sometimes, like I got to hear it first. I pick up on accents really quickly.
I like it.
Yeah, I'd have to work on my Russian accent though. I can do that very well because I speak German, so I have the accent already. Really, I just don't have
Fräulein.
it no more. Yeah. Yeah, so it's kind of like Russian / German lady, I guess. I don't know. Something like that.
You're a
Anyway.
spy.
Oh no, not at all. Don't say that. Not on air. I promise I'm a US citizen. I was born in Las Vegas, Nevada. Okay, and moving on.
Oh. Let's move on.
Let's move on. Okay, so more efficient communication with AI. That's something that we were kind of talking about a little bit before we went to break, and I wanted to bring that back in so we could talk about that. But okay, so all right now is all about making every process more efficient, right? Communication is no exception because we want to be able to communicate with them, and sometimes like we're busy. That's what I was talking about, like on my Facebook page. Man, I'm telling you, when it sends that message to them right away, it lets me know, it notifies me, but it also sends the message to, hey, I'm busy at the moment. I will get to you as soon as possible. I love that because it touches them right then and there. And you want to touch them as soon as possible. That sounds a little dirty. I am Dirty Diana, so I guess that makes sense. But
Wrong show for that.
right, wrong show for that. I'm just kidding. I'm just
Tune
kidding.
in Monday mornings.
Yeah, Monday. No. That's not a dirty show. Wait a minute. It's more like Joko Vaz. No, I'm just kidding. No, I'm a jokester, y'all. I'm a jokester. All right. So by analyzing a large set of data and analyzing communication patterns, AI-based solutions can make your communication process 10 times better and faster. And I agree with that. I 100% agree with that. Because if it weren't for like our CRMs, already sending some of that stuff out for us, it's awesome. And then those lead gen CRMs that we've got out available, they're awesome too. They send it to you right away. They send it to them right away. They keep us in communication with everyone.
Well,
So-
like your CRM, I know mine, just some of the basics, because I'll get replies from customers.
Yeah.
I mean, and I don't know whether the customer knows that it's just generated or they really think I sent it. But when you look at it, it looks like I sent them a happy birthday email or hey,
Don't
it's
tell
been a year.
don't tell all your secrets. Hold on.
Yeah,
Just kidding.
I don't
No, it
know.
does.
No,
It
but
does.
I'll get compliments on it, or anytime there's a holiday
Right.
going on. And then monthly newsletters. Just what, hey, I'd like to take credit and say I typed it all out and sent all this great information. No, it does it for you, but that is allowing technology to give you time to get out more, meet
Right.
more clients. Whereas,
Right.
how much time would it take you if you had to seriously come up with your own newsletter and send the email to every client in the CRM?
In your
If
wheelhouse.
you're
Like
not
that's a
doing
lot. There's a
CRM,
lot.
I don't care how old you are, folks, and it took me a while. If you don't have a CRM, they are inexpensive and you're absolutely costing yourself future business. You will neglect your current clients and clients that have used you in the past if you don't stay in front of them.
Right.
So please, if you don't do anything else, the CRMs, you must get one.
Absolutely. I
Mhm.
agree with that. And I'm somewhat bad about using it to its fullest because I'm so good at like sending messages. I go through my phone daily and I look, okay, who do I need to send a message to? But I also have it on my phone where my important, like in my clients, the text messages that are business are above it. And then I have also like folders of like text messages. Here's personal, business. And so I can go to my business and I can like scroll through it.
There's no way.
I'm crazy like that.
No, you can't, because the CRM has clients that I've closed for
Yeah.
the last 10 years.
Right.
Every
Well,
realtor.
this is daily.
Yeah.
That's my daily that I do. I don't
Okay.
always get on my CRM
I was
daily.
going to be like,
which
if
is
you
bad.
try to go through every real estate agent I know and then
Mhm.
every business card I've ever got, it's impossible as a human being to get on there and
Right.
consistently do it. But once you upload that information into the CRM, it's doing it for you.
I know.
That's what I'm saying.
And that's what's beautiful about it. So
They're
definitely, I
awesome.
highly suggest using it. I highly suggest it. I'm just saying, I definitely need to get in it. That's part of my cleanup. My spring cleaning is getting in my CRM today.
Spring cleaning.
And this
You
week.
said something about we will be discussing that.
Yeah,
at
we
some point.
will. We
Okay.
will. So the mortgage industry, the implementation of AI in the mortgage industry is more task and workflow related. All in the mortgage industry is oriented on automation while at the same time improving compliance, quality, and processing time. Using a chatbot is just one example of enhancing processing time because clients don't need to wait for human agents, especially when they have common questions that are repetitive, routine, and don't require comprehension. This is something that AI can be responsible for The more complex questions that involve decision making and advising are still and will continue to be done by human agents. I completely agree with that.
Hmm.
I completely agree with that. And so this is the Real Tanya blog, by the way, that I'm getting all this information from. And thank you for that. Real estate investment is also a good one, and I agree with this. I have been doing and dabbling into a little bit more of working with investors, so I completely see where they have so much more that's helping them with this AI than any of us else, or any of us else, really.
That's exactly what I was talking about.
Yeah.
Being able to find homes for investors
Right.
and realtors that partner with me. They're smart. They'll get with me and be like, okay, Jason, let's look at this area.
Right.
And then let's work as a team and let's go approach these people.
Yeah, absolutely.
And the power of AI. Yeah.
It's great. It's good stuff.
It is.
It is. I agree.
Embrace it, guys.
Embrace it. I agree 100%. Okay, so the same applies to real estate investment. AI amplifies our possibilities when it comes to the data analyzing and prediction process. The predictive accuracy, which what you were talking about of AI that has access to a large data pool, is unmatched. Yes. Matching property to real estate clients. The possibility of AI being able to match the property to the client is both exciting and scary. This is where we can understand the initial concerns about biases in predictive processes, but the promise that AI will amplify and improve the home search experience and make it more personalized benefits both client and agents. I agree with that because I personally go in there and put all of my client what they're looking for to provide them a monthly new coming of properties that match what they've told me that they want. So to have something where it already does it for me, again, that just opens my time up for me to be able to get out there and be more in front of more people, letting them know who I am and what I do for for my business and for my career, so that I can also be their expert advisor.
Yeah.
And their real estate needs. So yeah, I think that's great. AI does not equate to replacement, but it supports human work and makes our lives easier. Completely, I agree. AI can improve the buyer and seller experience. And so I agree with that too. I think that the possibilities of AI in the real estate industry, I think that there's going to be some problems because it's technology. You're going to have problems with technology. You're going to have some things that need to be tweaked, fixed. I mean, that's with everything. That's even with us as being humans. I was just talking to you earlier about some things that I'm working on within myself. So
Exactly.
I mean, that's what needs to be, we need to fix our kinks and stuff.
There was a statement
Trips
there
and tips.
about
Tricks.
predictive.
Yeah.
And that's what you have to understand with AI is it takes information and it predicts based on all the figures. That doesn't account for the person who maybe has bought so many homes and looking at their past history, you'd be like, well, they just want to buy another home.
Right.
No, now they want a log cabin out in the mountains. They've changed, their life has changed. Well, there
Yeah.
was nothing about their past, and just plugging in information let you know that no, they want to move out into the country, get away from everybody. So that's why you still need humans. That's why you can't just plug in numbers and go, well, that's the way this person is always going to be and always going to buy.
Right.
That's why humans will never be replaced,
Mhm.
because no one can see the future, or that a person will change kind of their direction, their attitude towards how they want to buy, what they want to buy.
Right. Absolutely.
That's why there will always be humans needed, but at the same time, it's damn good info, and it does make good predictions.
Yeah, for sure. I agree with
Mhm.
that completely.
Yeah.
So based off of all of this AI information that we're providing you guys, I think that it's really important to, get that cleanup going. And that includes your spring cleaning should also include getting more information on what is going to help you be more productive in your business, right?
Mhm.
What is going to help me be able to be more productive in this new year that's coming up, like that we're already within the year, but in real estate, honestly, this is the new year starting for us. Our new year is starting soon. For us. I would say I think that's a good way of putting it.
So what were January through March? Those were
Those are
that was preseason.
that was preseason.
That was
Absolutely.
Bush League.
Yeah, that was
it was Bush League. Let's April we need to
right.
let's start hitting home runs again.
Yeah, do your spring cleaning. Get ready
go.
because your business is
Clean it
about to boom it if you're doing the right things. If you're doing all the
Boom.
things that
Yeah.
get you there. Absolutely. So you need to polish up your CRM contact list, which is something I am accomplishing now. Audit your technology tools. Again, this is where you weed out what hasn't been working for you or you haven't been using but you've been paying for, right? And start getting the stuff that works for you that's going to get you to be selling, that's going to get you to be able to really provide the income that you're wanting to provide before the end of the year. Weed all that stuff out. Like I got rid of a lot of things that I was paying for that I'm like, why am I still paying for this? I'm not even using it. Have you
Mhm.
done that?
Oh yeah, no,
Oh.
and I did that too.
Yeah.
I actually went through a bank statement because I was like, I know I have all these automatic payments coming out for this and that,
Yes.
and I was like, what? Why am I still paying for that?
Uh-huh.
I should have cut that off a year ago.
Exactly.
So yes, your finances number one.
Right.
Go through and look at your last statement and go through it line by line. And if you start seeing this, what is this charge?
Uh-huh.
And every month you've been paying this, you didn't even know it. You totally forgot about it, right?
Oh goodness. Ugh.
The other thing on the CRM part is to check for your CRM or have there been any emails bounce back? Like maybe people change their email address and like some CRMs actually have a text mode where you can send text campaigns. If a number comes back, did a client change their phone number? It's a great, say their email address, they changed the email address and discontinued their old one. That's a great opportunity to reach out to your client. Hey, Miss
Yes.
Smith, I saw that I think you changed your email. I hope you like the information I've been sending you out monthly. I need to get your new email address so I
Right.
can keep sending this to you.
Yeah.
That's cleaning. That's cleaning up your CRM.
Yes.
So check on stuff like that.
Absolutely.
Mhm.
I need to have somebody clean out my email. So if you need some hours for
No
school,
thanks.
college, university, or anything, let me know because I could really use some assistance in cleaning out my email.
And she'll pay you double what anybody else will. So
Right? Exactly. Because there's a lot. And I don't know about you, but I have been getting a lot of emails, because our information is just out there. Right. And it's hard for us to want to take our information out there because we want people to reach out to us. Well, I've started a secondary email address that I've been providing to those that I really want to communicate with now. And I have that one as just, go ahead and use that one. You're not going to find my new one.
okay.
So that I can keep better tabs of what's really going on in my business right now. Because I don't know about you, but I get a ton of emails that I don't want, that I
yeah.
never subscribed to, and you hit unsubscribe and then it asks for your email again, and then it's like they're mailing it or sending it to somebody else for them to spam me. I'm like, really?
Yeah.
What is going on? Stop it, you guys. This is my business email. Stop it.
And that, unfortunately, because emailing is a good way to market,
Right.
but with people getting bombed by so much junk, they almost don't want to check it or they'll go through it so quick.
Yep.
So I guess if you are sending emails, make sure your subject line is like something they're not going to delete right away, like important. Make sure your subject line like stands out where they're like, oh, this is from Jason. Okay, what's he saying? You know what I mean?
Yes, please.
Because if they're taking a break, okay, let me go through my emails real quick. And I've done it, and I've deleted important emails just thinking I was getting rid of stuff.
Right.
So
I've done it. I have done that as well by accident. I did not mean to, but that's just how it worked out because, again, I get bombarded with these emails and it is ridiculous. So,
true.
yeah, I need to clean out my email. And I have a really great, brilliant idea that I came up with, but I'm not going to say it over this because I want to patent that.
Are you going to patent it and get rich
I'm going
off
to
it?
patent it.
Okay.
We'll see what happens. We'll see. All right. So, enhance your drip email marketing campaigns. this is where you really should go in. So, okay, I love what you were saying. And the AI, this is where AI is great. But I think too, when you're having your AI do those emails for you, I think it's really important to do a follow-up email too when you see that it happened, like especially with birthdays and stuff, because or Popeyes, like Popeyes, do something that enhances that generated email, make it personalized somehow. Personalize it somehow in some shape or form, either by when you go in there to do the cleanup, like what it's saying, make some emails that are personalized to these to certain groups, right? And send that out to those groups, because then that means like it means more because you actually took a little bit of time out of your schedule to really make something that is really sent to that specific person.
Well, and if you'll pull up your CRM, or a lot of times you can set where it would actually alert you daily of its task.
Right.
It'll say today's birthdays. So maybe as the emails are going out, you sit there on the personal side and you text, hey, I hope you got my happy birthday email this morning or whenever it was sent. But
Yeah.
I wanted to reach out personally and text you and say happy birthday.
Yeah.
So yeah, follow it up.
Follow
Use
it
that
up.
technology, but take it a step further, right?
Absolutely.
And physically text them.
Yeah, exactly.
Because text right now that's the ultimate. I mean, that's the response getter. If you
Right.
can text, you're going to get a response more times than if you even leave a message, shoot an email. That's the world we're in. Everybody shoot me a text.
Yeah, I agree 100%.
Yep.
So, and I think part of the cleanup should also be, really getting your clutter, throwing some of the things away that are on your desk. I had to do a little bit of a cleanup and or reorganize, because sometimes you just get so busy that you forget that you put this there, and you forget that that's there. And then you go through things and you're like, man, I forgot about this. I wanted to read this and I totally forgot. Like, I have found some articles that I saved because I just was putting stuff away to make my desk look clean when I'm leaving the office, cleaning up my clutter, my space. But if you really go through those things in the containers or whatever it is that you're using to put that stuff away and get it off your desk that temporarily, you end up forgetting about it. So I ended up going in and finding a bunch of my stuff that I wanted to read that I hadn't read yet, that was educational, or I even found one that was an event that I missed, and I hate that I missed it. So just finding ways that you can keep your desk and your space more organized, and easier to find the things that you're just throwing somewhere before you leave the office. Am I right?
Yeah, no, that's a great idea, because I have stacks of stuff. And this is embarrassing because yes, boy, I need to go and
I could
do
see
that.
your wheels spinning when
No,
I was talking about it.
because then I just started I just want to kick the hell out of myself right now. Because if I keep it on my desk, and I know if I keep it in a certain spot,
Yeah.
that's important to me, right?
Right.
I'm like, I need to read this or I need to address this.
Mm-hmm.
But then that thing, instead of addressing it next day, it becomes a pile.
Yep.
So there's no telling how much important stuff. God, yeah, that's what I'm doing as soon as I get back to the office.
Yeah.
Thank you,
telling you, you're
Diana.
welcome. You're welcome.
Good talk. Good talk.
Because I think that is important. I like a clean space. I like a clean space, and I like to not forget about things. And, with having the gift that was given to me that I was talking to you about earlier about, I have the gift of ADHD, and I am now calling it a gift because it is, because you know what? It has made and opened me up to have so many amazing opportunities in my life. And it has opened me up to be able to conquer, obstacles. So, but because of that, I have, I've been able to focus, or I've been able to like maybe multitask sometimes, maybe not as great, but I've been able to make it all happen and make it organized and like put it all together, because that's what's important to me. Right. That's what it's important to
and
me.
you've reached out for some help in areas that maybe aren't your strength.
Absolutely.
Delegating. Like
Delegating.
Clint Eastwood said, a man's got to know his limitations.
Yes.
And that, of course, applies to women and whoever else. know your limitations, know where you need help.
Yes.
And even if it means spending a little bit of money, you're investing in your business
Yes.
and passing on certain things that you're not strong at doing. Yes, you are paying them, that is money, but that's an investment in your company for someone who's going to do it better and free up time for you to your strengths, right? What are you good at out there talking to people?
Right.
You know, get out there. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're good on the radio. I mean, but
Thank you.
yeah,
Yeah.
you're okay on the radio.
I'm
Yeah,
okay.
no,
I'm
you're
okay.
awesome. But yeah, identify a man or woman has to know their limitations.
Absolutely.
What are their strengths? What are their weaknesses? With the weaknesses, instead of just trying to, well, I'll just get better at it. Well, sometimes that's not the way.
No.
Get help.
Yeah, exactly.
Build a team. You know, you'll be a
Yes.
lot happier for it. You'll be spending more time doing what you like doing, your strengths. You know, so I that's awesome about
Thank you.
you. I like that how you're embracing the ADHD stuff and
I
saying
am.
yes. I like
I've
it.
got this.
Good
I can
job.
still do this, like regardless. Like there's
High
no
five.
limitations, right?
High five.
No limitations. All right. So we'll do the market. We're going to talk about the market really quick before we end our show because it's getting closer to ending time. Oh, closing time.
One more call for alcohol. Yeah, okay.
Where's my no? Okay, so here's what's happening in Burleson. I will have some more next week on some other areas. I'll do Crowley next week and Fort Worth, and I'll just keep switching up. But here's what's going on in Burleson. Our median list price right now is $434,950. Our median price of new listings is $350. And what I mean by that is, y'all know where I'm talking about numbers, right? My husband said something about how I say that and how it doesn't make sense.
Well, the
How it seems
median,
like-
the median's
No,
at
how I say like 350, like 350,000, right? Is it weird?
Well,
I say he's like,
I
he
understood you 350. Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
350 means 350,000.
It means
Not
350,000.
350 pesos.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
Okay, not just $350.
No.
Okay, I just
I'm
wanted to make sure
following
I
you.
was
I'm
okay.
following
Cool.
you.
All right, per square foot is at 191 now. It went up. It actually went up. Average days on market is 66 days. Median days on market is 56. Now that's what we want. We want to lower that. So we need to lower the days on market. Price decreased at 43%, but then price increased at 4%. The relisted at 7%. Inventory at 180. Hey guys, if you want to sell your house,
Mhm.
hit me up. Let's go.
180 is not enough. We need
more inventory,
we need
guys.
A lot
Like,
more
this is-
activity.
This is a good seller's market right now because we are back at a multiple offer situation. I've seen a couple of them already within some of the buyers that I've been working with. So let's go. Let's get some properties out there. Median rent is at $2,030. So that's better. That's definitely better than what it was. Market action is at 39. So
Market action.
so that means our market, like we want. It's okay. So at buyer's market, we're a little bit more buyers right now and a little less on sellers. So that's why we're at a 39% right now, or 39 action
Okay.
market. So last it was at 30. We're now at 39.
But
So
we need
we're
more
actually climbing.
inventory.
We do need more inventory to climb
Yeah.
up higher on that. Yeah, absolutely.
Come on, sell that home. It's
Right,
time for a new house.
right. So that's how our market is right now. It's at a 39. We need to bring that up. All right.
Awesome.
This was a really great show. I feel like we got a lot of
Hey,
information out.
AI, don't be scared of it. Embrace it, use it. It's not going to replace humans, though. That's not happening. Not yet.
Yeah, we're good, guys. All right, have a great day.
Adios.
Adios.
From Burleson to Venus and Grandview to Godley, this is the voice of Johnson County,